This is Remote Learning Initiative by St. Vidya Mandir English High School, Vasai East. I am Rita Palo, your maths teacher, and today we will learn maths of Standard 5th, and the topic's name is fraction. Fractions. What are fractions? Fraction is equal parts of a whole. When a whole part is divided into different parts, different equal part, each part is known as fraction. Equivalent fraction. Fraction which are having the same value are known as equivalent fraction. Multiplicative inverse. When the numerator and the denominator are interchanged in the fraction, the result is called multiplicative inverse or reciprocal of that fraction. Like 4 upon 7, when we change it, reciprocal it, so it will become 7 upon 4. First it was 4 upon 7. So the numerator is becoming the denominator and the denominator is becoming the numerator. So that is known as multiplicative inverse. There are different types of fraction. For example, like fraction. What are like fraction? Fraction with the same denominator are called like fraction. The denominator of 2 or 3 fractions should be same. For example, 2 upon 4 and 3 upon 4. Here the numerator are different, but the denominator are same, that is 4. So both the fractions are known as like fraction. Unlike fraction, where the denominators are not same. For example, 1 upon 3 and 2 upon 5. You can see the numerator are also different and the denominator are also different here. There are different type of fractions. They are proper fraction, a fraction in which the numerator is less. Listen carefully. The numerator is less than the denominator is called the proper fraction. You can see here the numerator is 3 and denominator is 9. So the numerator is smaller and the denominator is greater. This type of fraction is known as proper fraction. Improper fraction. The fraction in which the numerator is greater than or equal to the denominator is called improper fraction. For example, 8 upon 2. The numerator is greater and the denominator is smaller. In proper fraction, numerator was smaller, denominator was greater. In improper fraction, numerator is greater and denominator is smaller. Mixed fraction. A mixed number or mixed fraction is the sum of natural number and proper fraction. For example, you can see here, these are natural numbers 1, 1, 1, 1 and a proper fraction 1 upon 2. So when we add all, it becomes 4 upon 4, 1 upon 2. That means 4 parts and a half part. So together it becomes 4 and a half part of the fraction. Unit fraction, a fraction in which the numerator is 1. Whatever is the denominator, but if the numerator is 1, we tell that fraction as unit fraction. You can see the example here, 1 upon 2, 1 upon 3, 1 upon 4. They all are known as unit fraction because they have in the numerator as 1. Comparing and ordering fractional number. How we will compare, how we will know that which fraction is greater and which fraction is smaller. When the numerator is same, then the fractional number that has smaller denominator is greater. If all the numerators are same, all are having 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, but the denominators are different, we have to see the denominator. The smaller denominator will be the greatest one. You can see here 1 upon 2, 1 upon 3, 1 upon 4. So 1 upon 2 is greater than 1 upon 3 and 1 upon 3 is greater than 1 upon 4. When the denominator is same, then the fractional number that has greater numerator is greater. Now the denominator will be same and numerator will be different. So the numerator which is having the greater number will be the greatest. 2 upon 4 and 1 upon 4. So 2 is greater or 1 is greater? 2 is greater. So 2 upon 4 is greater than 1 upon 4.